that it has to be in the main memory. So every application on your computer system or your mobile phone deals with some data, and that data has to be inside main memory. How you organize the data inside the main memory such that it can be easily used by this application, efficiently utilized by this application program. So how you organize the data? So the arrangement or organizing of the data inside the main memory for efficient utilization by the application, that arrangement is called as data structure. So data structures are formed in the main memory during the execution time of a program. When the program runs, it needs data. So the question, how it will arrange the data in the main memory for performing its operations. So that arrangement is called as data structures. So data structure is a part of running program. You may be knowing different data structures like arrays or linked lists or trees or hash table. Whatever the data structure is suitable, an application can use that particular data structure here for arranging its data. Data may be a text data or multimedia data like images or videos. A lot of contents may be there in the form of data. So all those contents, how they are organized in the main memory. So we have to design some data structure so that the application can use it perfectly or more efficiently. An application should work faster or process faster over that data. So that's it. So I have given you the idea what is data structure and where it will be in your computer system. So it is not on the disk, it is inside the main memory. So without data structure, we cannot develop any application. Now let me give you some idea about databases. See, when the data is larger in size, or commercial data that is used in businesses like banks or retail stores or manufacturing firms, they will have a lot of data and they will have some organized data in the form of database tables or relational data. And where they keep that relational data, all that data is stored on the disk. So I'll just remove this and show you a relational table that is kept on the disk. Now you can see here that on the disk, on the hard disk, this is a table, database table. I am showing only one table. There may be many tables. Data may be spread across various database tables and it is organized in the form of tables, and the tables are having relationship between them. So mostly commercial data is stored in the form of database tables. Now, if any application program is using that database, then data has to be brought into the main memory, then only it can use it. So again, you need data structure here. When you are pulling the data from the hard disk or from the storage to the main memory during execution, then you need definitely data structure here. So arrangement of data here in the main memory is data structure. Then how this data is organized in the form of table on the disk, this is database. This is database. Just brief introduction I am giving you. Database means arranging the data in some model, like say relational model, in the permanent storage so that it can be retrieved or accessed by applications easily. That arrangement in the hard disk or in the permanent storage is called as database. Then next, let us go to the next term. Like I was talking about commercial data, that is data used in businesses. So they will have huge amount of data daily coming in, like many customers are making transactions or a lot of goods are manufactured and sold. So the data size will be growing day by day, large and large. So large size data are very large data that may not be used daily, right? Like 1 year old data or 10-year old data that may not be used now. So commercial data can be categorized into two, that is operational data or legacy data, old data. Operational data that is used, that is daily, and legacy data can be kept as storage somewhere. If required, we can fetch that data and use it. Or you can say historical data. So that historical data can be kept on array of disk, because just imagine 10 years of data or 50 years of data is kept on not just one disk, array of disk. So the large size data which is kept here, that is acting as a historical data for any commercial firm, this is data warehouse. This is data warehouse. So mostly commercial firms will have their data warehouses. That data warehouse is helpful for analyzing the business or making the policies or starting a new trend or giving offers to the customers, dealing with the customers. So that previous data, old data, will help organization in taking decisions. So this large size data is data warehouse, and the algorithms written for analyzing that data are data mining algorithms. Data mining algorithms. All right. So wherever data is used, I'm explaining about that. See, this is database, right? Database. This is data structure. So data structure inside the main memory during the execution. Database on the disk, large size data, and the huge size data which is inactive now, and when required it is utilized, that is data warehouse. And the last term, that is big data, is the term used nowadays. Big data. With the start of internet, a huge size data is accumulating day by day in internet. That data is about things, about people, about places. A lot of data is available in internet, and by analyzing that data we can take a lot of decisions. That is for management, for governance, or for businesses. Analysis is very useful about that data. Storing and utilizing that very large size data, that study is big data. That study is big data. Now, for a beginner, these are maybe confusing terms, so I have separately defined them where each is used. Again, I repeat, data structure is in main memory during the execution of a program. Arrangement of data here. And arrangement of data on the disk is database. Arrangement of data in the array of disk as data warehouse. That is not operational, that is not used day to day. And big data, that is used in internet. So that's all. I have given you the different places where data is used. Now our subject is data structures. So let us start with data structures in next video onwards.